If you are a strict Scotch guy and you want to transition to bourbon, this is good for you. All right, welcome back to Whiskey Unbound. So we're gonna do another single malt today. This is going to American single malt. This is Westward Spirits. They're from Oregon. So we're gonna go over we've been going over some single malts recently because I'm kind of getting into that, and I like the transition of bourbon to Scotch with American single malts being in the middle of that. It's a really good bridge if you're trying to explore new things, but you don't want to just take this massive leap, right? So some specs on Westward. So this is Westward Spirits Pinot Noir Finish. So it's going to be 3 to 4 years old in the first barrel. It is 100% malted barley. And then it's going to go into an ex Pinot Noir cask for about 1 to 2 years. That's going to be arbitrary depending on when they think it's ready, right? So, and that really follows the pattern of what Scotch will do. So Scotch will usually use sherry or ex-bourbon cask, but that kind of fruit, that soft, delicate fruit finish is what is present in a lot of Scotches, right? So even though this is a Pinot Noir, it's a wine, it's still kind of following those same steps, right? So this is 90 proof. Like I said, it's gonna be anywhere from 4 to 5 years based on, because it's double barreled. So when are they taking it out of that second barrel? It's gonna be up to them, right? It's gonna be whenever it's ready. So let's go to some specs real quick. All right, color, call that golden, haystack. Not too dark, not too light. Definitely darker than most Scotches I'd see. 90 proof. Viscosity, I'd say that's a little bit thicker, especially for a 90 proof. I'd call that medium at worst. I mean, that's sticking to the glass a little bit. Now, let's hit the nose. That smells like Scotch. So that really doesn't even smell like a single malt, like an American single malt. That smells like Scotch. That is very soft, delicate fruit, very light, grainy, a little bit of fermented pineapple, fresh, crisp, clean water. That is a nose that I would not have liked a couple years ago, even a year ago. This smells more like Scotch than an American single malt. I really enjoy this. To the palate. So on the palate too, I mean, I get that grainy, fermented pineapple note. There's a little more spice than I would normally get from a Scotch, even though it's only 90 proof. Man, that's good. That's really, really good. If you are a strict Scotch guy, you know, Irish or Scotch or whatever, like, and you want to transition to bourbon, I'd say this is good for you. Like this is really not in the middle. I'd say this is almost Scotch for me. Obviously not legally, but yeah, if I was blind with this, I would not have guessed an American single malt. That Pinot Noir cask really did a good number on this. I mean, that is beautiful. So for those of you that don't know, we'll go into a little bit of detail about this. Pinot Noir, that's a red grape. That's going to be a little bit more of a grapey grape wine. So it's not like Cabernet where it's just this big, bold, robust, tart, pungent, earthy flavors. It's more like juice, right? It's more subtle, a little bit sweeter, softer. I particularly like Pinot Noir wines a little bit better than Cabernets. Now, I do like Cabernets. I haven't had a wine I don't like yet. But using those barrels, I think, was a really good choice. And I'm going to assume that they're from Napa Valley, right? So the Westward Spirits is in Oregon. That Pinot Noir grape cask should probably come from somewhere in California. And that's what I've been appreciating about getting into Scotches and single malt in general now is with bourbon and rye, it's not hard to miss what's there, right? Hey, there's some spice, there's some deep dark caramel, there's some whatever. It's big, bold flavors in your face. It's American stuff, right? It's not hiding anything. With Scotches and single malt, it's like you gotta kind of know what you're looking for, and you gotta kind of be a little more experienced and learn how to appreciate different delicacies, right? Hey, they did XYZ with the cask. They did this many years. They got the grain from this place. They did peat. They didn't do peat. They used this cooperage, right? And every whiskey around the world is going to have that. And America has probably more variations than anyone in the world. But getting to the point in my journey to where I'm able to take something that I used to hate, and then now I kind of appreciate, and then now I'm kind of liking and enjoying it. It's a really cool process. And that's what I really like about this too, is that it's not something I'm gonna reach for. I'm gonna pull off something, oh, hey, company come over, hey, try this, right? Unless they're a Scotch drinker. But I feel myself getting to that point. And I know that if I'm in a certain mood, I'm gonna really enjoy this. And based on all that, I wanna rank this in the low 70s. So I'm gonna go like a 71, 72. Beautiful nose, very delicate, soft palate, a little bit of spice kind of comes through on that back end. Let's go one more sip. Yeah, I mean, you really get that berry floral kind of coming through on the finish of that palate. If you're not familiar with Westward Spirits, I'm pretty sure they're only doing single malts, like American single malts, but they do all kinds of different finishes. My brother actually gave me a bottle 4 years ago, and it was I want to say it was a honey finish. And I was like, oh, this is horrible, right? Because I didn't like single malts at that time. I wish I'd have kept that bottle. I ended up giving it away to somebody else because I was like, this is disgusting. But so they're doing wine finishes and honey finishes, and gosh, we did 3 or 4 on the live. By the way, if you're not checking out the live videos, me and my brother are doing Brothers and Bourbon. The last one we did, number 3, was all single malts. We did some Westward on that video, but check out Westward Spirits. I don't see them in stores very often, but I'm pretty sure they're available online, unless you live in Tennessee, because we can't ship here. But yeah, so 71, 72. If you're a Scotch drinker, this is going to be really good for you. If you're a bourbon or rye drinker, this is going to be a little bit farther out for you. You might not appreciate this, but it's still something I think you should try. And if you buy one of their products and you don't like it, just give it time. Drink it again in 6 months, a year, 2 years, etc. Right? Hope y'all enjoyed this. See you in the next video. Do you want to personally curate a whiskey flight at your door every single month? Well, I've got good news for you. Whiskey of the Month Club. Every single month, you get 4 pours of a flight curated by me in a video going through this with you. So we're going over specs of the bottle, history, all kinds of cool things about that bottle, taking you through tasting notes. It's a themed flight every month, delivered to your door every month, whether you're local or far away. It's 4 pours, $55 a month for 1 ounce, $95 a month for 2 ounces. So if you'd like to sign up, email me, rank1023@gmail.com. It's also in the description, and we'll show you how to get there. Back to the video.